Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the General Hospital recap for June 14th through 18th.
Yes. Where are you starting? You have that face like there's something you really want to talk about.
I loved Bobbie helping Maxie with her sore boobs. And they never explained it, though.
Right. She was like, do you have any cabbage leaves? But she did say that she didn't want her milk to dry up because that was a connection to baby Lulu.
But it's supposed to help with, like, swelling and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why she was asking.
Yes.
It wasn't just...
We're making a salad.
Like, something exactly.
I have carrots, peas, and do you have any cabbage leaves?
Right. There was a reason behind that.
Yes. I thought that she would tell Bobbie what she did, though.
So did I.
Because they were already in cahoots, right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you say, oh, yeah, the switch happened. It's okay.
Right. I don't know. Like, would you mind? I don't know how Bobbie would go check on Brook Lynn, but...
And then her interest in Nina was too much. And Nina was like, whoa, slow down, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nina's going to figure it out.
You think? She's so preoccupied with Mike. I don't know that she's going to.
Oh, I was hoping that Maxie...
I know. I was hoping that she was dumb enough to have saved him in her phone as something other than Mike.
Mike Sonny?
Yeah. So that she would
Mike,
be like...
parentheses, Sonny?
Yeah. But I guess that Mike would see that.
Or why didn't she have his picture on there?
Yes.
That
would have been perfect.
That'd have been great.
Yeah. And then Maxie would have been like, enough about me and giving my baby to someone else. Why is it that you have Sonny in your phone?
Right.
As Mike. I don't know what made me happy this week.
Joss and Trina in the hospital was the most real moment of... I loved it because how many times, I know it at least happens to me, I can get very excitable and I definitely wind up being like
loud,
that person.
And the nurses all turn around and are like, you're still in a hospital.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
I thought that was the cutest,
yes,
well-written scene. Not well-written, but, you know.
Realistic, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked that also.
And we need to give them props for handling their own medical care.
Mm-hmm.
I know that my son makes his own, one of his doctors called this week and I was like, dude, you need to handle this. I said, get my name off it. I'm like, you're an adult now. We are graduated. You got to handle your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that there's a lot of older kids that don't do that. Like,
absolutely. I still have that problem with Matt. I don't
do
think
you?
he's been to the eye doctor in 2 years because I would be
that
that
mom. That's an easy one to forget, though.
But it's not because he has contacts. So you need a new script in order to get your contacts. So I have no idea what's in his eyes right now because I would call. I'd be that mom that would call and make the appointment just because I'm such a freak about going to the eye doctor.
Well, that's different, though. Yeah.
But I don't know his schedule, so I can't make the appointment for you. But I've sent him the information like 6 times. Like, there's an office out by you. Please call and make an appointment.
Right.
But with the girls, I'm trying to be better about handle your own stuff because they need to know how to do it.
They do. Yep.
But that may be the difference also. That's why Joss and Trina can do their stuff.
Yeah.
When Cam goes, his mom's always there.
Have we seen Cam go to the hospital, really? Or the doctor's office? Or
not the doctor. Didn't he have some type of checkup at the hospital?
I thought he did psychology, which that is totally different when he was talking to Kevin.
Oh, I thought he had some other kind of checkup at the hospital after one of his ordeals. I don't know.
Psych stuff, I don't think it matters what age. You should always have support.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. And I thought it was cute that they had their caps and gowns and were all excited for their graduation.
I know.
And they were purple, like us.
And they were practicing?
Yeah.
See, I thought they were more cornflower. I thought they were like a blue cornflower. I didn't think they were purple.
I would have called that purple, but okay.
Okay. Thanks, Crayola.
There you go.
Actually, that's nature because cornflower is a thing.
Okay. Well, I would have just said purple, but that's where we are. It was cute that they were practicing.
Yes.
But I would assume they had to practice at school the same way that our kids did.
Yeah.
So I don't understand that.
And they can't just let you sit with your friends, Trina.
Right.
I'm sorry. As an organized person, that comment had me panicking. I was like, no, how are you going to organize the diplomas? Even though they only give them a fake
book.
They
weren't right for us either. We weren't in alphabetical order.
That was weird.
It was weird. It was the high honors all went first.
That's fine. That was totally fine. I get that.
But
then they alternated between, we're not even going to try to justify this for you guys because my graduation was straight alphabetical.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay. I think that high honors went first. Oh, it was the 4.0s went first. 65 kids graduated with a 4.0.
Wow. That's impressive.
That's insane. We have a good school.
Yep.
I think it was 65. That was the first page.
I didn't.
Or high honors. But still, there was only just over 200. It was 30% of the class.
Very nice.
That's amazing.
It is.
Neither of our kids were in there.
No. No.
But we're still proud of them.
Yeah.
No, my son got honor roll a couple times.
Yeah, my daughter did.
But not enough to graduate with honors. And that's okay, because so did I.
Yeah, I didn't. Emily's right there with me. We're good.
Well, I got honor roll a bunch of times, but not enough to graduate with honors. Because I have that one class that always dragged down my GPA.
Yeah.
So.
Got it. I feel like this week was really only about one thing.
Okay, we'll get to that. Well, not really. Ava confirmed she drinks a dirty martini.
Yes. And the Metro Court makes the best ones.
Yep.
So who stole or why were they stealing the hotel key?
To get to Nicholas, I think that he's working with whoever's working with setting up all that spy stuff. The shady bartender.
Yeah.
I think that he's working for whoever is leaving the notes and things like that.
Okay.
So I don't know where we're going from there, though.
Okay.
But Ava accusing Britt or suggesting Britt.
Crazy. Britt has other things to do with her time. Did you see who she's talking to? She doesn't have time for Nicholas. Give me a break. Absolutely not.
Jason evading all the questions from Carly.
And I liked that Britt said to her, I'm sure that you have some questions.
Yep.
I'm not backing down from you. You want to ask something? Go ahead.
But I'm not telling you anything Jason hasn't told you.
Right.
She was very kind of matter of fact with that.
We're friends. We'll see where it goes. Leave us alone.
Yep.
It's driving.
I did like that Carly was trying to kind of give her a little bit of warning. Not warning, but I felt like she was giving her some kind of advice. Listen, you guys were close. It was just the two of you. Now that you're back, things are going to change because Jason is who he is in Port Charles.
But I don't know that she was saying that out of the kindness of her heart.
See, I didn't feel like she was trying to sway her one way or another. It was just, listen, whatever it was like for you guys on the run is not going to be what it's like here.
No, I felt like she was trying to discount it. On the run was different because it was just the two of you. He didn't have any other choices. Now that he's here.
Oh, okay.
He has choices.
He has options?
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't get excited like you're going to be a couple because you're not.
Gotcha.
That's what I felt. But I don't know. Carly's overprotective of him no matter what. So
she is. Although he took her phone call in front of Carly.
I'm interested to see how they have them play out because I like them together. They're cute.
And I liked that Jason spoke with Obrecht.
Right.
And was basically I did not do that for you. I did that for her.
Yes.
But her breaking down to him, I think, got him.
Yeah. That was so sweet. I really like Obrecht. I think I've said that 1,000 times, but I really like her. She's a good, real mom.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was funny that Molly and TJ were both going to visit their parents in jail.
I know!
Let's go to the jail tonight, honey.
Sean telling TJ not to come see him.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing that. I feel like Alexis says that all the time too. And I think we've established they're going to come visit you. That's just how it goes.
Right.
But I'm glad that she did get Molly on the case.
Yes, but at the same time, is she potentially going to hurt Molly's career? Because Molly reminded her, you cannot be practicing law while you're in jail. And having Molly do the research and everything, where's that line? I don't know. I'm actually legit asking.
For public knowledge.
Okay.
It wasn't using Molly's resources to get confidential information to give to Alexis.
But when is Alexis going to draw that line? Where is Alexis?
I think it's going to be Molly that has to draw the line and say, I can't jeopardize what I'm at.
That's what I'm wondering.
But for right now, we're still in anyone can get that information.
Public domain.
Yeah.
Territory, whatever.
So I don't think it's a problem yet.
Oh, the only thing I had left about Carly was the 5 families wanting Jason and not Carly.
Yeah.
First of all, Carly and Brick, so darn cute.
Yes.
Her reaction to him, because he was just here. It's not like he was gone for that long. But
I love him.
Yeah, we should try to talk to Stephen A. Smith.
It was funny because that was the end of one episode. And so my friend saw him and was like, whoa, he's on the show. I was like, everybody important in Lynn General Hospital.
And he's a fan of the show. That's why he's on the show, is because he is a lifelong fan of the show.
Exactly.
That's even better.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Stella yelling at Jordan.
I said last week, Stella needs to take a step back.
She needs to give her groove back.
She has told stories about
I feel
her
so bad for that, Stella, though.
romantic path and that she has not always made the best decisions.
Right.
She needs to let them live their lives and make whatever decision they're going to make.
Well, and she overheard Curtis basically talking about Portia.
Right.
So Portia told her there's nothing there, like at least on my side. Curtis basically saying there could be.
Right.
You know, she's going to see. It's actually maybe Curtis she needs to have the conversation with, not the girls.
Yes.
Yeah, let's quit blaming the women for, quote, tempting the men.
Absolutely.
Men have control of their own riches.
Yep.
I don't know.
There you go.
I'm like,
what else do I have that was not about the whole main storyline? Oh, Cyrus telling Laura that she has darkness too, and that
I
I thought she was gonna punch him in the face. That look like, not going there, buddy.
did Sam color her hair?
Sam?
Yeah, there was one when they were in the cabin, the light was hitting it and it looked like she had like some kind of red in it. It was really pretty.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I think it was when Dante got there.
I didn't notice that. I was thinking that Molly had darkened hers because she looked different.
Okay. So they're all living together. Maybe they're just all coloring their hair.
Maybe. I mean, I
think it looks nice. Like that was just.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sam finally offered her services to Maxie.
Yeah.
So if you listened to, I forget which one, but we went on a mini rampage about Sam not offering her services.
Right, because she's supposed to be Maxie's best friend. So wouldn't that be
I think it was the last episode of Maxie that we did on Thursday.
Okay.
Is we talked about that. And I'm like, well, by now she's already done it. But I think you guys all know by now that we record both episodes early. Sometimes we actually get them out weeks out. So
yeah,
we try not to do that whenever there's an active storyline with the person though.
Right.
So on that note, we are going to do the whole thing about Peter next week. Not this coming Thursday, the Thursday after.
There you go.
Just because I think he's gone. Anna was that Liz hallucinating? Oh, that was good.
That was good. That was good. But she wasn't really fazed by it. It was kind of just like,
another dead person showing up for me.
Not true. But you were right about where Peter's body is. I was so excited for you.
We were kind of both right though, because I thought he was going to be in the barrel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I thought you were going to be right. Because I was like, did they really shove him in the barrel?
And then just set it there in front of that door. Like,
yeah. How about if we're trying to hide something, don't put something up against it.
Right.
You know, they at least had the metal piece. The whole reason Anna thought that it looked weird was because the barrel was in front of it.
Yep.
So I am glad they didn't put him in the barrel. But yeah, they moved the body.
Yeah. Yep. And they had to go up. Just like we said.
Yep.
They had to go up. They couldn't go down.
And we got a couple messages thanking us. Actually, it was, I forget who it was. And I'm sorry you messaged us saying that they had just listened to our Stavros Cassadine episode. So they were so thankful because they understood exactly what we were talking about with the elevator with Helena's.
That's awesome.
But Anna gave us a nice mini 411 about the elevator.
She did.
Thank you, Anna.
That was funny, though, because it was one of those conversations that in real life, you would not say that to someone. Yeah, remember this elevator was here because Helena hid people downstairs. And then, yep, we all know. It's okay, Anna. I really don't think there's anything else other than the main.
Finn putting his hand up to Liz's cheek.
No, I'm not ready for them to get together.
I don't think it's, no. They cannot get together over this.
I don't think they should, no. I don't think they should, but if they're going to put them together, fine. But not yet. It's way too soon
for her. They're both in grief. And I'm not picking up on that. She's his daughter's aunt.
Right.
You know?
No.
I want Hayden to come back and be with him before they put him. I think that there is a chance that possibly him and Anna could get back together after some of the looks.
That would be okay. He cannot be with Liz. You can't be with your sister's baby daddy. Like, no. Just no. I think we've stated our opinion on this whole line 100,000 times.
Different.
No.
That is a little bit different though, but still.
It's still different.
It's different than Dante and Sam.
I think that's worse. You're going to hook up with your sister.
Well, where Hayden's not dead. Okay, I'm not saying that if it would be okay if Hayden were dead. But do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be more understandable.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to agree to disagree with you.
There's somebody famous who married his wife's sister after the wife died. Just listening to it on a podcast. Who the heck is it? I listened to too many podcasts. I forget.
Okay.
It was someone famous, though.
I'm just going to say no. So, Austin.
Okay.
Is he good or bad?
I can't figure it out.
All right.
But Maxie did cover up the hole.
So that was good. Good
job.
Yeah. There. Yes, absolutely. The nurse should be dead by now, though, right?
I would think so. Or she maybe ran away.
Well, he said, I think I found the kidnapper.
Oh.
Dante said that when he was
so it's a body.
So, but she has to be, like, dead.
I would imagine so.
Okay.
I don't know. People can survive.
But I don't want her to
We had all those miners survive.
I know. But
they were getting support.
Yes, I want her to have not survived because then you can still believe that she met up with Peter. Peter took the baby and shoved her down the mine.
Yes.
But if we realize, if she's still alive, she's going to say that it was Maxie and that she never had the baby. And then Maxie's going to have to deal with all those questions.
And if he has all those negative things to say about his property management company, maybe he should look and get another one.
How do they put cameras in that you don't know about? That's weird.
I don't know.
And I wasn't sure what they kept saying, like Maxie didn't tell us the truth. I thought Maxie said they took the baby out in the woods because that's where she met Austin to begin with.
Yeah.
So what did she lie about in the cabin?
I don't know.
Okay. I didn't hear anything that was a lie.
And there was no audio.
Okay.
Right? Was there? There wouldn't have been audio on the.
There shouldn't have been.
There can be.
There can be, but there shouldn't have been. I don't think they said we heard you say.
Right.
I think they just said we watched it.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm curious to how I have to go back and look at something, figure out what they're saying she lied about. Because she said she hit her. I don't know what they're saying that she lied or that she didn't tell the truth about. She said she hit her, right?
Yeah.
So what else happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was confused by it too, and I don't understand why Sam didn't just come out and ask.
Right.
Like,
if you said you saw the video, call her out on her stuff and go from there. But nothing that she would have lied about would clarify that the nurse didn't steal the baby.
Right.
Okay. I thought I missed something.
I was confused by the whole thing.
All right. Good. Well, I'm just glad I didn't miss it because I thought, did they say something that I totally missed out on? I really don't think there's anything else. I think
Jordan trying to resign. Why didn't she just
let her resign? For once, she's right, and she's doing the right thing.
Right.
If I found out that our police commissioner had set up someone and then they weren't guilty and that's what let them back out to rain terror on our town, I would not want them to continue being our police commissioner.
Correct.
So why? Because Laura just likes to keep someone that she's friendly with?
I thought she was friends with Mac. Why can't we just get Mac back in there?
Just get Mac. He knew what he was doing.
Or let's just get somebody new. We need to get good Jordan back.
We could take Jordan off of it and put Curtis in charge. Because they couldn't put Taggart because he's under the same ideas.
Yep.
Although it would be fun to have him be police commissioner. I did like that they explained how everything in the stairwell could happen. That there was an explanation.
Yes.
The cameras were not working.
Yes.
Because of Cyrus, instead of just making you wonder, how was it conveniently just not working in that stairwell?
Right.
So thank you for explaining it because sometimes they don't do that. So on to the big thing?
Yep. Oh, no. Anna brought Brook Lynn into the search for Peter. Like she just talked openly about everything in front of with Valentin.
Yep.
And Valentin and Brook Lynn are bonding.
Yes. They're very cute.
But where are we going to go? Where is he going to go with Anna or Brook Lynn?
He's going to go with Brook Lynn and then Maxie's going to want her baby back and that's what's going to break them up.
Okay.
That's how it has to go. Or she's going to feel so guilty that she's going to tell him the truth ahead of time. But I don't see that happening.
Do you think that he would understand? I almost feel like he would.
I think he'd continue so that the baby was safe, but I don't think he'd ever forgive Brook Lynn for lying. He'll say, why didn't you tell me that to begin with? I would have played along with you and we could have told the important people what was up.
Right.
Because now you have me attached to her and my daughter.
Yeah.
Don't mess with my kid, man.
Very true. Very, very true. All right. So now we're on to, did you cry?
No.
How did you not cry knowing everything that you know?
Why would you cry?
He flatlined, Amanda.
He flatlined at the last second of a Friday episode.
He's still flatlined.
He flatlined.
And you know everything is going to be absolutely horrible going forward. And you couldn't cry for that?
No, because he flatlined on a Friday end of the episode.
But even if they bring him, even if Finn get there.
Finn's going to get there, or the nurses are going to run in. They're going to do the shocky thing. He's going to get a heartbeat. Finn's going to rush in with the antidote, jam it into the IV. He's going to magically come back to life and be fine. And then Willow's going to be stuck being married to him.
But that's heartbreaking. All those things together. And Michael having, you know when I started? When Michael had to put the ring on her finger.
Oh my gosh. You are such a dork.
That was so hard.
Okay.
Because Chase is staring at Willow with all the love in the world.
I'm sorry. I didn't cry. I thought the whole thing was just dumb.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I thought it was dumb. We've done this before. We just did it with him and Willow getting married under false pretenses. Now she's marrying Chase and then she's going to have to turn around and break it off, but she's not going to be able to break it off because now she's developing feelings for him too. And we're going to be right back in this dumb triangle.
Still, it's sad.
Okay.
And Violet knows how to be a flower girl.
I know. She was so cute. I know how to do it. And she just randomly threw those flowers after they said I do.
I liked that. I was like, why is that not part of a ceremony? Can we please incorporate that in all future weddings?
She was adorable.
When they say something like, I do, just go, yeah.
Yes. Super cute.
I liked it.
Yeah, Violet was my favorite part of that whole entire scene.
Oh, and don't worry, Daddy's going to make you better.
Yes.
Oh, maybe that was a lot of it too. Because Chase basically was saying goodbye to her and she was like, no, Dad's going to make you better. We're going to be good.
Yes.
Finn finally figuring out that.
Well, I can't believe that Cyrus was that stupid.
I know.
He basically said, oh yeah, by the way, I switched the test results, so that's not really your kid.
Right.
So thank God that Finn got it and ran and did everything. And I liked that Gregory was like, hey, why don't you not wait for the test results to come back in and make that serum now so that we're ready to go?
Yeah.
Because he's going to die either way, so at least let it be with your meds if needs be.
Yeah, but at least he waited because when he put it in him, it did the opposite.
Right. Yes.
So I just like that Willow and Jackie were both there.
Yes.
It was just hard to watch.
He was cute when he said that he was happy no matter what right then because he had his mom and his wife there. That was really cute. So yeah, I think they're just going to bring him back on Monday. It's going to be no big deal.
He's doing really good at acting like he's dying, though.
He is.
Way to stretch it, Josh Fickard.
Good job pretending to die. I don't know. I feel like you saw that coming.
Definitely saw it coming, but it was still, I don't know. I didn't want them to get married. Like, obviously, I want them to get married for the right reasons, but I didn't want that to happen. I wanted someone to rush in and be like, Finn, the results are back.
Yes. I would have been happy with that.
That I wanted.
Right.
I did not want them to actually get married because now we're going to have to deal with all of that. And it's just gonna be a mess.
Yeah, I would have been okay if they stopped it. Or not that I at all want Chase to die, or if they would seriously let Chase die. Because
can we not kill anybody else right now?
I don't want him to die, but that would be an unexpected way for the storyline to go.
Yeah.
Now you just know how it's going to go. No one was surprised. Like, Friday is supposed to be a cliffhanger. No one was surprised that that's what happened Friday at that.
I didn't think he was going to flatline. After they
Did you see his monitor? His numbers were low already as he was talking about being happy that they were there. So you knew what was going to happen.
I don't know.
You just don't like to accept the bad stuff.
No, I thought that Finn was going to like walk in the room and have like that puzzled look on his face that no one can read what the heck he's trying to say. And I thought that was going to be it.
I don't want them to kill him, but it would be different if they killed him.
It'd be better if they just killed him and
because you don't
save him all the pain that he's going to have to go through now.
Well, that and the fact that then they'll have to have conversations about how Chase died not knowing who his dad was for real.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you'll cry again, and I'll make fun of you. But I don't think they're going to kill him. So.
I don't think they better not. And remember, we don't do spoilers, so we have no idea about...
Right. We honestly don't know that, but I really hope not. So.
Oh, but we do know. We do know something.
What do we
For
know?
reals.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sophia Madsen's pregnant.
Oh, yes.
That was the other thing, because I was like listening to our show, because it
was like the day.
I think it was Monday.
Day. Yes.
Monday, I think she announced. Mm-hmm. And that was the day of our recap that was released. And we're like, she has to be, because there is no way that.
Right. Because they timed it wrong. I'm standing behind that. They timed it wrong because she popped like overnight.
You've been pregnant before. You know that happens. And she's so teeny tiny to begin with.
Teeny tiny. So I understand that, but I still just feel like they should have had us there a month earlier.
She might not have known though. If you really think about it, they threw that in there pretty quickly for her storyline.
That's true. Maybe they weren't sure what they were going to do with it.
Because the picture they showed, because she and Brando hadn't hooked up yet.
Right.
So how were they going to...
That makes sense. I just feel like they could have had them hook up.
Let's just not do what we did to Lulu and hiding it with that stupid big pink dress.
God,
the Pepto-Bismol dress.
And those purses she used to carry that were absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take the purses all day. Don't put her in. Don't make her look like a bubble gum.
The purses at the end were ridiculous.
But still.
Yeah. No, I'm glad that it's out there and we know it, and I can't wait for her to have her baby.
I know.
And that's so exciting. I'm a little jealous that she looks that good being pregnant, though.
She's a model, and she's vegan, and we could do it too. If we did the same thing she did, we could probably
be a few years younger than me too.
There's that also.
Just a little
But you
bit.
can't be mad at someone for getting results that you're not willing to do the work that takes to get there.
But I can just be jealous and whine about it. You don't have to listen, but...
Yes, they do, because they're listening to the podcast.
You can just fast forward. Hear me whining.
Skip 30 seconds ahead now. I guess that actually just takes us right into
reality check. There you go.
All right, you have to go first because you have had me so excited waiting.
Okay, it's really not that exciting, but it is exciting because of General Hospital World. So we talk all the time about people calling and using like different phones and whatever.
Yeah.
And how do you figure out like who that is and why haven't they done this and whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I have someone who keeps calling me from a no caller ID, like they're blocking their number. And I was like, there has to be a way to know this is who this is, because I just need proof that this is who this is. So there is an app called Trina. trap call.
Trap call.
Trap call. Okay.
TRAPCALL?
Yes.
One word, 2 words.
One word.
Okay.
It's an app, so it goes together. Trap call. It has a 7-day free trial. I'm not getting any kickback from them. I'm just so excited. 7-day free trial, or it's $10 a month, or I think it's like $90 for the year. Don't quote me 100% on that price because I was not paying for the year. But anyway, you give it permission to call you so it knows your number and whatever. And then whenever you get a call from no caller ID, it tells you who it is that's calling. And if that person is in your contact list, even if it's under a different name, it identifies it both ways. So if you're calling me off your work phone that's registered to Joe Schmo, it says call from Joe Schmo, but because I have you in my phone, it then also says from Shannon, blah, blah, blah. So you 100% know who called you.
So if I called you from my office, which is the real estate agency, but how would that work?
No,
there's 20 something people registered to it.
I mean, if your work gave you a work cell phone, it would be registered under Joe Schmo, the head of the company's name.
Okay.
So normally whenever you would call me, if I hadn't already put it in my phone as Shannon, it would say Joe Schmo's calling you.
Okay.
So this identifies that it's from Joe Schmo, but because I have your number in my phone, it then also identifies it's Shannon in your phone. But
you wouldn't have had my work number. You wouldn't have my work
But if
cell
it's someone that you do know that is just walking it to be a jerk, it lets you know that. You don't even have to go through your contacts to research the number. It automatically identifies.
So if I did *67 to call you right now, it would tell you that it's me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I was getting confused because I'm but if you don't know that that's my work number, let's say that my office line was actually a second cell phone that the company gave me.
Right.
But you didn't have that number in your phone.
No, it would just say Joe Schmo then.
Okay.
I wouldn't know that it was you unless I had already had that number in my phone.
Okay. Does it do that with scam calls and stuff, scam alerts and stuff?
It just says scam then.
Oh, it still says scam.
I don't know actually because I haven't had any from that, to be honest. I just installed this yesterday, but I'm so excited about it because I thought that I knew who it was that was calling, and now it's oh yeah, that's who it is, and they're calling.
So they kept calling you from the same number?
Well, they have a regular cell phone and they have a work cell phone, and I had both of those numbers in my contacts. So when it first popped up, it said it's registered to Joe Schmo, and I was oh, why is Joe Schmo calling me? Because I wasn't going back in my contacts and researching all of the numbers. And then it popped up and was so-and-so's work phone. And I was oh, okay. And then they called me later from their personal phone, but had blocked it, and it shows up call from this number, and then it identifies.
By the way, that is harassment. So if someone is continually calling you that you don't want to talk to, it is harassment. And I'm pretty sure there are laws against it.
There are, which is why it's helpful to have this app, is because normally you can go to the police and say, I have 100 phone calls from no caller ID, but the police don't really want to bother with all of that stuff. So it's hard to get them to research all that stuff.
Right.
But if you go in after using this app and be no, look, I can show you it is this person, you can file the harassment charges. So.
And next week's 411 or next week's reality check, Amanda's going to tell us how to. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or in Plumboro, because you have to go by.
True. By your town. Yeah.
So,
but anyway, I was just so excited because I was look, we were talking about the Ring doorbell the other day. Next time we see someone call with no caller ID, we can be they need
Trap Call
app.
Interesting.
See?
I like it.
I'm so excited by it. Just so excited.
She has seriously been sitting here for the past 45 minutes. She's I've got the best reality check
because I'm so excited that it worked.
Awesome.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah. And besides that, this week was prom. So my daughter went to prom and she looked beautiful and I was happy. She had a good time. It was pretty drama free, which is a big deal in our life because that's the daughter that causes me drama.
She's also a teenage girl, but.
True.
But.
And then this week is Megan's firefighter camp where she gets to get a whole bunch of new certifications and stuff, except for I have to have her at the station at 7:40 tomorrow morning. And so I'm not looking forward to that because we all know I'm not a morning person, but she's excited. It'll be fun. She's going to learn a bunch of stuff. So
that'll be great.
Yep. So what about you?
So last week's reality check, we alluded to that I had way too much fun on a certain day. And it just really, alcoholism runs really, really high in my family. Mm-hmm. And I periodically, I am hyper aware of it and super, super, super self-conscious about it. Mm-hmm. I can tell you right now that I remember distinctly one time, probably about, oh my gosh, I was probably 24, 25, that I remember I was at a 4-way stop sign. I can still see it and I was I need a drink when I get home. And that I need a drink. I went home and threw everything away.
Yeah.
Because I was nope, not doing this.
Right.
So totally overindulged on that that day. And it was because, I mean, like, we've been going through like a lot of stress lately. And it started off as we were just having roundtable kind of conversations about like creative ideas on how to, you know, right now it's crazy to get buyers' offers accepted. And so it kind of started with that. And then 8 hours later, we had done quite a bit of, libations. And I was like, no, I need a different way to be handling my stress. And the one thing is, I keep saying, like, I don't have time to go to the gym. I'm like, I literally drank for 8 hours. Right. My kids were safe. My kids are also older, but I mean, everyone was safe.
Yes.
Like and I was like, no. I'm like, no. So have you heard of the 75 hard?
No.
Okay. It's insane. It's basically, let me see if I can grab. It is for 75 days, 2 45-minute workouts. One workout must be outdoors. This is every single day. Okay. Follow a diet. Does not say what kind of diet. Okay. No alcohol or cheat meals. Drink 1 gallon of water. Read 10 pages nonfiction, which that's totally fine because I look at my bookshelf. Audiobooks do not count, and take a progress picture. So that's insane. And you have to do it for 45 days or you start over from day 1. Wow. So we're not doing that, but I've been wanting to do something. So like I do the 30-day clean eating challenges and stuff like that. And I'm like, and I do well, but so we came up with the 45 modified. There you go. I like it. So we each have like a Fitbit or Apple Watch, and it was meet Fitbit or Apple Watch daily goals. And obviously like some of them really are like, I could hit every single one except for I didn't walk 5 miles, but I took all my steps and I hit all my zone minutes and I did this and did that. I'm still counting even though I did not hit my 5 miles. Or it'll say like it tracks how many hours I took at least 250 steps. Well, guess what? If I'm in a work meeting, right, I'm not going to be allowed to just get up and walk around the room. So if I miss that hour, right, I still get to count that I did it. Yeah. Like 9 out of 10 hours during the day, whatever. 45-minute workout 4 times a week. Okay. Because we're starting small here. I was doing yoga every single day and up until like April, and then just fell apart. There's an app called Fit On. It's a free app. It's really, really cool because they have their own exercises on it. Like Julianne Hough has some exercises, Gabrielle Union. Oh, cool. Lots of great free. I actually pay for the upgraded, but you can track it. You can have like friends on it, stuff like that. Read 2 chapters a day. Actually, no, I think we changed this to 30 minutes a day of either reading, professional, personal development, or podcasts or audiobooks count because I am in my car so much. Right. Why does that not count? No, that should absolutely count. So it counts for us. Take a photo each day. We changed to take a photo each week. Yes. 3 to 4 glasses of alcohol a week. No more than 2 per day on the days that we choose to. There you go. And I only had 1 small glass of champagne on Tuesday because we had our final board meeting for the year at the school and we toasted. They sent everyone little wine glasses that said, please pour your favorite beverage. Oh. Well, I've had like a small bottle of champagne and I was like, I'll just use that to toast the outgoing president. Yeah. Cute. I've been doing the intermittent fasting. I've been doing pretty good with that. Been doing 16-8. In bed by 11, up by 7. That's my time. Ooh. That I'm choosing. I'd have a hard time with that. Track my food daily, stick to some kind of healthier eating plan, and no last minute takeout food. Have to meal plan and bring healthy snacks when I go out. So that's a good idea. Like I can't just, because it's nothing for, I have to go show a house and now I'm going to wind up being out for an hour and a half. No, I need to have some pre-made, grab and goes. So that way I'm not going through McDonald's. Right. 3 nights a week. Yeah. I love it. So we are doing the 45 modified and we're giving ourselves some major grace on it, but good job. Thanks. Definitely. Maybe one day we'll do the 75 hard, but it's called hard for a reason, but also we're not, if you skip a day on, it's like yesterday, I don't think I didn't get all my steps in, but my husband and I went up to the mountains and we're shoveling dirt. Like, right. You were doing I did some strenuous exercises. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that sounds really weird. I just realized what burying a body and he's up there cutting grass right now in the middle of the woods. So when we put our pool in, we have a ton of dirt from the back of our yard, but then the driveway up to our camp has 2 pretty big ruts from like where you drive up and down. Yeah. Well, the rain has washed away now that they're pretty big ruts. So we're filling in the rut with the dirt from our backyard and then we're going to put gravel over it. So I understand. That's why we were shoveling dirt. Thank you for clarifying. In the middle of the woods, somewhere in Pennsylvania. Oops. So that's why we were doing that. But it was still, I was still having an active day. Shannon got a few too many no-caller IDs. Took matters into her own hands. No. But, yes. So and just been tracking it each day, or like on days where maybe and drinking 64 ounces of water, because I was talking to a nutritionist and she's like, yeah, the drinking 2/3. She's like, if your pee is clear, you're drinking too much water.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay. And I know that that's, again, all subjective and all that stuff, but
it's a good job for trying to do better.
Yes. And we're not starting over at day one. We're like, okay, so what do we have to modify at the end of this 45 days? Like,
right.
Where was the gap?
Right.
But we're going to do the best that we can with the ones that we can do. So
yay.
So yeah, so that's, and it hasn't happened yet, but my daughter might have a job.
Oh, that's so exciting.
No, she does. We just have to go and get everything, but I will totally share more about that.
I'm excited. Because you mentioned there was a lead last week. So I'm glad that.
Sat down and talked with the guy. I sat down and talked with the guy because it's right near my work. And so.
Awesome.
Yay. Yep. Cute. So on Thursday, we are going to share some of your feedback about Maxie. We actually didn't get a lot of people in all fairness, I did put it out there yesterday afternoon and Sunday morning. Didn't really give you guys a lot of time to respond to. Did you learn anything new? But we have a couple things to read about Miss Maxie. No one's filled us in with anything else about Sean Donnelly.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Except for our buddy Steve did say, if you want to talk Sean Donnelly, we're just going to have to do. So we just might have to, pair up with him again and get him to tell us the glorious story of everything Sean Donnelly that we were missing.
That would be so fun.
I just want to hear. I love Steve.
Yeah.
From A World Gone Good.
Yes.
Listen to his podcast. Mm-hmm. He's one of my favorite people he's one of those people that you just like listen to their voice and you
instantly feel happier.
Yes. Yeah. Very appropriate podcast that he has done for himself. So yeah. Good job, Steve. All right. So join us on Thursday as we talk about a little bit more about Maxie, just some feedback about her.
So have a good week
and we'll meet you at the pier. Bye. Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.